Hey everybody, it's Montblanc. If you're new here, I'm a Gen 2 K-pop veteran who hasn't listened to K-pop in over a decade. I'm back from the grave though, and I'm trying to learn about the new scene, which today means heeding the wild call of ATINY. Thank God for passionate fandoms who are so warm and welcoming. This ATEEZ Killing Voice appearance was all over the comments of my ATEEZ Comeback versus Debut episode, so of course I'll place my trust in those who wish me to have the best experience getting to know what I can already tell are truly prolific artists. I'm going to check out a primer on the ATEEZ lore, since it's pretty overwhelming when you've just been introduced to the group, and hopefully it'll give me some context as I continue to move forward into getting to know these guys. But for now, let's get started with ATEEZ on Dingo Music's Killing Voice. So I actually really enjoyed Bad as a comeback, and yeah, I mean, like, while I was, like, really enjoying that, I think the best part of ATEEZ so far for me has definitely been the fan interactions and the comments below that comeback versus debut episode. Everybody's just been, like, super warm and welcoming and willing to help me out, which I definitely appreciate as somebody who is just getting to know so much of the modern K-pop landscape. So I wouldn't normally go for something like this that has a ton of, like, range and, like, presents a lot of their work, because I do like the aspect of surprise that comes from checking out things individually, but I figured, heck, why not? These seem like really interesting and unique artists, so maybe taking a unique approach to getting to know them would be a really interesting and fun way to approach everything. Okay, so it looks like this is in June 4th of 2024, so what are we, like 2 years out from that? Wow. Okay, cool. Here we go.
What's up? What's up?
네.
딩고 what's up? What's
네.
up?
자, 인사부터 드리겠습니다. 둘, 셋.
에이비소팀 안녕하세요, 에이티즈입니다.
네, 저희 에이티즈가 드디어 킬링 보이스에 나오게 되었는데요.
와우.
오늘 재밌는 곡들과 또 신곡까지 준비를 했으니까 기대 많이 해주시고, 저희 노래를 모르시는 분들도 듣고 좋으시다면 플레이리스트에 넣어주시고, 또 아시는 분들이 있다면 즐겁게 즐겨주시면 감사하겠습니다. 그럼 시작해보겠습니다. Let's go. Hey. Let's go. Mitch, yeah, somewhere try to follow us. Mississippi 강 하루 건너 where we go. Don't care about that, we're fashion like 때려던 일속 파도가 칠속 파도 따위
바다를 향해 drink, 나 던져버려 drink. 이 순간을 즐겨 I know yeah feeling me. 파도 안에 swing 더 정신없이 quick. 넌 찾을 준비됐어 태양 아래 빛. 저기 바다를 넘어
Just going on. 지는 태양을 향해 갈 때에 멈추고 싶은 순간이 와도 머리 한번 쓸어 넘기고 외쳐
하쿠나 마타타야.
Oh my god.
더더 밀려와도
하쿠나 마타타.
더더 밀려와도 거친 파도를 넘어 네가 있는
Beautiful voice. Wow.
난또 서 있을게.
내 손을 잡아 우리 둘이면 돼.
He sounds like he's been smoking for 20 years. Beautiful. Holy shit. So the vibe of that song actually perfectly fits the title, and even the Hakuna Matata thing, yeah, it all ties together really, really beautifully. Their voices are amazing, especially that lead singer guy, main vocalist, I'm assuming, the one on the left. Um, Okay, so I was like really shocked. The only other killing voice that I've seen has been IVE, which I highly recommend that reaction if you haven't checked it out. It's really, really good, and I'm a big fan of IVE, so I thought they did a really excellent job. I guess like it's just the way that they structure their songs, but I wasn't expecting them to do like the kind of call and response and like do um the bass vocal line live. I guess I don't know what I was expecting, but like as soon as they came in with it and it was so crisp and clean, I was just like, holy shit. You can tell that well, I mean, like this comes out in 2019, so by 2024, they've had a lot of practice with this song, and it really, really shows that they've been working on it and have perfected it for sure.
어우 맵다 매워. 준비됐어?
Ugh, I love these high fidelity mics.
Sit back and relax, man. Don't you want about man? I got time, but it's not for you, bro. Don't you realize what I'm saying?
K Hot Chili Peppers is just so hilarious to me.
Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 하면 리듬에 맞춰 큰 들어란 말에 시끄럽지 우릴 막아 모든 gonna let them time for the party 배고파 우린 젊기에 비켜봐 cause we need summer 결사던 모든 걸 풀어내 멈춘 채 살 순 없어 Bring back microphone 볼륨 올려 Sit back and relax everybody 느껴봐라 이게 우리 소리야 Come on everybody Dingo Slow it down make it bouncy 지금부터 fly 좀 다른 spicy 청양고추 vibe If you wanna know how I can show you right now 오랜만 들지 bouncy 우리부터 fly Yeah make it bouncy 지금부터 fly 좀 다른 spicy 청양고추 vibe
This has so much energy. Wow. Wow.
여덟 소년의 첫 항해가 시작된 곡입니다. ATEEZ의 데뷔곡 Hierarchy. 즐겨주세요.
I really enjoyed this one.
Will you join us?
Beat me up 우린 요동치는 춤춰 every day Ready set, get ready set 점점 발을 굴려 아주 뜨겁게 해가 떨어져도 go Yeah, bet you never get it I feel like somebody who get it 우주에 닿을 때까지 발을 들고 세 아쉬운 피처 face 좀 다출랐지 gotta pass Yeah, 끝없이 향해 ready could be till the end 이제 낯을 올려라 어두운 맘을 걷어라 어디든지 we can go 우린 모두 돼 우릴 따라오면 돼 손을 높게 들어 너와 나 타는 불빛 아래 찬란한 그곳으로 Step 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3 let's go 노래져 나가자 세게 부른 앞으로 바람 맞다 blow it up 노래져 나가자 Running up 정상을 향해 turn it up 내 생각만으로 자꾸 멈춰 함께 발을 맞춰 그곳으로 yeah yeah
All to zero.
시간아 rush 세상을 뒤집을 듯이 그 누구도 찾지 못한 곳으로 My treasure 이제 떠나자 저 곳으로 우릴 부르는 저 treasure 어서 떠나자 찾아 떠나자
This one was a great pairing with Pirate King. It was a great 1-2 punch for sure. It really shows their versatility as artists. Ugh, his voice. What the fuck? Okay, this is like the highest compliment. It seriously is the highest compliment. Obviously, I wouldn't have been a fan of K-pop for so long if this wasn't a compliment. But each of their vocal tone is kind of like classic K-pop in a way. It's almost like they stole members from like all of these different groups across the entire era of K-pop history and put them all into one group. Like I haven't heard anybody that has like something that's completely unique and like sounds completely unlike anybody else's voice, but they sound like the heaviest hitters, like the best, the absolute like finest K-pop voices. And there's something like very, very Korean about the way that they approach their singing. And yeah, it's kind of like, it's fun as a fan of K-pop for so long to have like all of these different voices that I've heard before, and to hear it in a completely new way and in a combination that is like absolutely spectacular. It's very, very cool, and also kind of like trippy. My brain is definitely freaking out.
시간이 됐어 이상한 몸이라면 몸도 안 돌게 보내게 우리 둘이라면 대충 준비됐지 Let's get it when you say BAM
Okay, I really, really apologize for stopping this again so soon, but like, people told me in the comments that like if I heard Treasure live, I would have like a completely different perspective on it. I think that in that one, I talked about how it seemed like the rap line was doing a lot of the heavy lifting in that song. And yes, absolutely. Holy crap. The vocal line when it's live like this is... it's like night and day. This is like a completely different song. Holy crap.
자, 보물을 찾았으니 다 같이 건배해 볼까요? 앤서입니다.
건배.
건배하자 like a thunder. 이 모든 걸 채워 저를 대신 모두 잔을 머리 위로 세상 어디에서든 보일 수 있게.
And he makes it look so easy. I love that striped shirt. It looks so good with his high-waisted pants. That was really nice. The falsetto leading into his like deeper tone. This is a great song. Wow, Treasure seems like it was a really good era.
내 이름이 뭐더라?
모두 여기로 높은 곳으로 함께라면 no down 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 손을 들어라 소리 질러라 터질 듯한 시작을 위해 저기 저 달빛이 부를 때 세상을 덮칠 듯 당연해 우리 손을 잡고 날아가 Yes sir 승부의 응답해 Say my name, say my name, say my name Say my name, say my name, say my name
Oh my god. This is so nostalgic. Oh my god. Oh, wow. This just took me way back. I'm the one. Ooh, the raspiness? Nice. I'm so shocked. This is so freaking good. Holy shit. And that dude on the left. Oh my god. Oh my god. And it's like so easy for him. I said this about, I think it was the leader in the I've Killing Voice appearance. But she has the kind of vocal tone that only comes from like when you love singing and it's like truly your joy in life. And he absolutely has that too. You can tell that it's so easy and effortless for him because he practices all the time. He's constantly singing. He loves it. It's what he lives for. Wow. Oh, I think Deja Vu was really highly recommended. Zero era, huh? I love his vocal tone. And the two of them together is so nice.
Captain, let's go.
I really love this in any group, honestly, but I also really love this in presentations like this. You can tell how much they trust each other. Like you can see it here while they're just performing on a very simplified stage, and it makes me wonder, like, what does their live stage performance look like? Because like this level of trust in each other as performers, if it's just coming out in something like this, it's got to come from somewhere, you know, bonding through hardship and like pushing through all kinds of different stuff together. But like the way that they just, wow, it's really cool to just see member dynamics like this. They're not even looking at each other. They're barely like quote unquote interacting with one another, but you can just feel it. It's so cool.
I got it back. 판을 뒤집어 this game one chance 바로 제가 mad day. Like that. 제꼭 강렬한 yes game no next 나를 따라 쉽게. 지가 제가 또 저기 봐 new world. 지가 was 지금 또 이제 지쳐. 사라지는 emotion. 정은 빛을 잃어가. 웃음은 통제가 되어 담량만 남은 채 너 참을 수 없어 no more lies 시간이 돼서 shoot 쳐 break that wall 우리 필로 여기저기 울려 퍼져 guerrilla.
Wow.
그게 기쁜 love.
The bottom of this has so much energy. Wow.
쳐 break that wall 우리 필로 여기저기 울려 퍼져 guerrilla. This is sci-fi. 나는 gonna run. 세상은 get what we 춤을 춰 break that wall 우리 필로 세상을 바꾸 we are the guerrillas. Oh my goodness.
네, 다음 곡은 에이티즈의 귀여운 뽀짝한 매력을 느낄 수 있는 이터널 선샤인입니다. 그럼 지금
Bring it on.
단 하나의 기억 남길 수 있다면 넌 어떤 순간을 기억하고 싶니? 난 하나의 기억 남긴다면 지금 이 순간일 거야.
아름다운 풍경에 바래만 원한 직수하게
Ooh. Him with a softer tone is very nice.
Look at my heart, baby 내 색깔은 보랏빛밤 잔잔한 파도에 노래 담아 찾아온 8월의
스쳐가는 시간 속 너와 내가 만들어갈 끝나지 않을 축제.
어둠마저 잠든 밤 영원의 태양을 띄워.
Alright, turn it on, let's make it louder.
Can't stop the feeling. 찬란하게 반짝임을 느낀 순간. Don't stop believing. 영원보다 멀리 기억하고 싶어. Shine like total sunshine. Oh, so bright.
Ooh, that was really nice.
Total sunshine. We shine like total sunshine.
I can tell I'm really gonna love that. I love like a funk guitar in songs. Or like a really nice funky bass.
So if I did in my dream today, I'm sure that we will find someday. 흐릿한 잔상을 쫓아가며 앨범만의 시그를 가는 sketchman. 모두의 눈에도 I'm fine. 주물다고 해도 I stay calm. 존재 자체가 없는 세계라면 I make it close to all life. Tell me that you're no more. Yeah. 꿈을 꿔서 우리 기다린다고 멈추지 않아 절대. Oh, every day, every night, here we go, go, go. Every day, every night, here we go, go, go. Every day, every night, let us go, go, go. 꿈이란 모두가 비웃어도 멈출 순 없어 난 내게 진실을 끌고.
We can touch utopia. We can reach the utopia.
Ooh, I've got chills.
We keep going on.
자, 그러면
This is also from their treasure era. Whoa.
부들부들하게 야들야들하게 야간기에
아직 난 어린 걸지 몰라. 까만 밤 하늘을 맴돌아.
저급함이 만들어 놓은 난 기류는 노래를 들어.
떨어지네 waterfall.
떨어지는
That was beautiful.
끝이 없는 free fall.
끝이 없는 free fall.
거친 바람에 다친 맘에
세상은 내게 추락만을 택하라는 듯 끝없는 어둠만 이 끝에 우린 어디로 어떤 모습으로 무엇을 대한 하나 단지 난 겨우 나이기도 벅찬 나인데 듣고 있나요 누군가 그저 안아줄 순 없나 우린 어디로 어떤 모습으로 무엇이 돼야만 하나 또난
가면 줄기별을 따라와 내 죽은 넘어져 부딪혀 포기할까 생각했지만 너 알아 너 저 생각 집어쳐 부딪히고 치는 삶에서 도망가자 빨리
wow. 알긴 뭘 알아 내 고통은 딱 나만 알지 누가 알아 아픔 따윈 넘살이라고 불러 매일매일 마주본 세상이 난 괴로워
너무 yeah 이 모든 게 두렵기만 해 별 수 없이 잡을 수 없기에 나를 보며 자신을
저 방황
나타내
끝에 우린 어떨지 그 누구도 모를걸 조마심과 뒤틀린 떨림 So I gotta let it go So I gotta let it go Maybe we're living younger That's why we fever Maybe we're living younger That's why we fever So I gotta let it go
네 좋습니다 다음 앨범은 저의 신곡 수록곡인데요
Before this, I just have to comment on this soundstage, whatever. I also said this in the IVE video, but like it's really simple, right? But very well executed. The like changing lights behind them, something I super appreciate. And I obviously this is only the second one I've seen, so I don't know if this is something they usually do, but the color choices that they have for these guys are more like jewel toned, which really works well with what they're wearing, sure, but also it really matches the like mood and vibe of the songs that they're presenting. Whereas like for IVE, it was not pastel per se, but they definitely went in with like a brighter color palette. And this is it's a more like toned down, which really is nice with their vocal tone. So it's just really nice to see a small consideration like that taken to really help showcase what makes these artists so unique.
Golden Hour 미니 10집으로 컴백하니까요 재밌게 들어주세요. 오케이, shout out to Cake.
Golden Hour is their current era?
Oh my god.
ATEEZ 사랑해요.
Me too.
I've been searching for an empty box That's what I need 내 방 서랍 속에 남긴 너의 기억이 비 내리는 날처럼 만들어 여전히 이젠 보내야 할 것 같아 I'll never miss you I'll never miss you And I'll never miss you
Holy shit.
I'll never miss you I gotta move on 가득하는 저 쌓인 먼지도 덜지 못해 난 멈춰버린 내 방에 가둬둔 기억 이젠 보내려고 해 창문을 열어 I gotta move on It's time to move on 영원할 것 같던 그 빛나던 추억 시간 속에 묻고서 흘려보낼게 알아 남아 잡고 있던 당길 수 없는 실이었단 걸 말야 If you are feeling the same way I wish you better than no one time together Leave everything behind Hope you come across something more than better Feeling the same way I wish you better than no one time together Leave everything behind Hope you come across something more than better
뭐, 니 미친놈?
Sorry, that was a really stupid place to stop, but perfect, honestly. I just wanted to point out that the way that their group composition is very reminiscent of Gen 2. Obviously, there's a lot more members than there would have been in Gen 2 for a group that is presenting something like this. But just like the fullness of the midline, It's modern in that they have like duplicating of vocal tones, which I'm noticing is something that they do a lot more in modern groups. But there's like the one or two standout like quote unquote main vocalists who have the most vocal agility, and then like the midline is definitely filled out with more, it's like quote unquote normal voices or like classical, or there's something slightly less unique, but they pair well so beautifully together, which is specifically the group that I'm thinking of is Beast, who became Highlight. But that kind of group composition was very popular in Gen 2. So this is just tickling my brain and in the best freaking way. Holy crap. Also, this discography goes fucking hard.
아니 홍주 형이 얘기하는데
Get out.
빠르게 해.
Get out.
그렇지.
Dingo.
Let's go.
I need to forget this. 막이 go in the show. 할 나라까지 go. 여기 또 미친 폼. 아야야야 춤만 춰. 막이 go in the show. 부르마 make them run. 여기가 미친 폼으로 가져와 내 트로피. 쉬는 건 어이 털발. Put up the drop beat till when it pump it. Whoa. 5대6 내 돌아봤냐. 사인중 내 주간 round. 세계 콤막에서 너게.
Commas on my paycheck, love that.
Time is ticking 너무 빨라.
Can't you see I'm a warning sign?
이제 불렀더라. 격하게 털어. Yeah, no fire.
마음대로 불러줘 We go wow. I need to forget the drum. My go in the show. 달나라까지 go. 야 이거 미친 폼. 아야야야 춤만 춰. My go in the show. 부르마 make them run. 야 이게 미친.
네, 다음은 미니 10집 앨범 타이틀곡 워크입니다. 다들 적게 일하고 돈 많이 버세요. 파이팅! Let's go. Gotta work.
Gotta work. Gotta make that money make purse. Yes. Gotta focus so I make it burn. Give a whiplash when they see me earn. Gotta work.
Gotta make that money make purse. Gotta work up so I make it burn. Gotta get that credit get purse. Gotta work. Yo.
눈 뜨면 착착 준비되는 골든 플레이 이제만 도착 LA to Tokyo
잘 맞게 고른 시계 classic type. 내가 움직이면 뒤따르지 Guardians. 어디 가도 튀어나와 breaking news. 하루 종일 내 노래가 나와 radio.
뛰어들어온 춤을 추는 flamingo. 허나 내 시간은 금이라서 adios. Gotta support when you pray for stay 오로 24시간 다 부사는 중.
관심 없지 난 침묵도 보는 너.
It's gotta be so much fun to be a participating lyricist in groups like this, especially in K-pop. Because you have so many different languages that you can play with. Especially in the modern era where there's like so much more marketing towards Latin America. And rightfully so. They have some of the best fans in the entire world, so like they deserve to be catered to. But it tickles something in my language loving brain when there's so many different languages in a song. And then to be able to like clearly convey your message regardless of the language, really, really sick. So cool.
No.
And you can do it because there's like not an expectation that everybody's gonna understand every single piece of the song.
Gotta work.
Gotta make that money make purse. Gotta focus so I make it burn. Gotta get that credit get burned.
Gotta work.
클락 틱틱 서둘러. 금밥만 먼저 빠져줘. 우린 지금 안 의자 위로. You can find me where I still.
Gotta make that money make purr. Hey.
Sick.
Money.
Fucking sick.
Gotta make that money make purr.
Oh yeah. Give it up for
Money make purr. Put him up now. Hey. Gotta make that money make.
네, 지금까지 에이티즈였습니다. 둘, 셋.
에피소드 감사합니다.
안녕.
Thank you, Dingo.
Thank you. What up?
No. Thank you. Why is there so much time left in
아니
this?
우리 에이티즈인데 빠트린 곡이 하나 있네.
뭐지? 왜?
한국의 멋을 알려드려야 될 거 아니야.
그거.
음악 주세요. 음악 주세요.
하고 가야지. 빨리 하자.
음악 주세요.
Hey, how you feeling out there?
Oh yeah.
ATEEZ present. Go in the mud, 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 go in the mud.
이게 바로 무신기라.
아따고만 해라 너희들은 뭐 알고 와나 부질없다 건들 겉을 엿먹은 보다니 빈수라를 굴려 요란하다 그래 고상하지 처음에 정도 짚어 인사는 90도
Yes sir. 내가 내려. 발걸음은 나 똥.
우린 뜨겁게 살아 어느 누구보다도 humble and kindness 신념을 지켜 누구든지 거위 모셔 저새 날개로 비춘 keep it up
now.
이런 게 바로 무신기라.
Come on class
자 새겨들었다. 우리 봐 ATEEZ power.
이런 게 바로 딩고 킬링 보이스입니다
Wow.
감사합니다
Wow. Spectacular. Absolutely spectacular. This has made me so excited. I can't wait to check out more of their work, and I want to see what music videos they're presenting, because I think that the visual element of K-pop is so rewarding. We're kind of in like a strange and sad lull when it comes to the music video in Western music. There obviously are some really interesting and cool things that are happening, but it used to be such a central focus, especially in like the MTV era and especially like kind of when like YouTube was first like really taking chokehold. But now that they've removed YouTube streams from streaming Billboard data for charts, we're going to see like a more of a deprioritization of music videos in the West. But because the visual medium is so important for K-pop artists, especially with so many different international fans who speak so many different languages, I think that it's really going to be like a really big bastion of creativity in the space for music videos. And I can't wait to see how they express themselves through that medium. And also, I just have like a feeling, I can feel it in my bones that the dancing is going to be so cool. Whoa. I feel like I just ran a marathon, but we still have this lore video to go, which is great. I need this foundation. I need to like really understand what I'm getting myself into. So let's go for it. Going the wrong way. That's so fucking relatable. Okay, so we have ATEEZ lore, entire storyline explained in under 6 minutes. This feels daunting, because I think that the lore is probably pretty crazy this far into their career. This was released in September 24th of 2025, so there's some more progression that's gone from there, but I just need to kind of understand from a very broad level.
Okay. Explaining ATEEZ lore in less than 6 minutes. Class is in session, let's do this. The universe is split into many dimensions, but there are only two we care about, A and Z. Universe A is our universe, where ATEEZ are trying their best to be idols. Real life just keeps getting in the way of their dreams, until eventually Hongjung finds himself alone in their studio. But one day, Hongjung receives a visitor. It's himself standing there, but this version of him is serving, in a full black fit and a fedora. He's also holding an hourglass. The other Hongjung explains that the hourglass is called the chromer, and it's the key that connects their worlds,
Okay.
and then he's gone. But the chromer is still there. The next time ATEEZ are all together, Hongjung turns the hourglass, the chromer, and in a flash of light, ATEEZ are suddenly not in Kansas anymore. They've dimension hopped into Universe Z, to the dystopian city of Strickland. Here, emotions and creativity are banned, and the city is run by a mysterious dictator known only as Z. All of the citizens are mind-controlled by Z to suppress their emotions and make them nothing more than cogs in the capitalist machine.
1984
is
tease.
a rebellion group, the Black Pirates, people who have broken out of the mind control and fight back against the Strickland government, led by 8 men in fun hats. That's right. We know them as ATEEZ, but they're actually the figureheads of a dystopian rebel group, which is really sick. Anyway, ATEEZ go to the local high-security prison to try and free ATEEZ, but it's no use. ATEEZ recognize that escape is impossible, so they pull a Barbie princess in the popper and swap clothes with ATEEZ so that ATEEZ can now lead the revolution. And they do. Quite a bit of time passes, and ATEEZ use flash mobs, concerts, and very polite political protests to break people free of the government's mind control. One of their main targets is Prestige Academy,
Very
where the
polite.
next generation of government officials and oppressors are being created. They host their own Coachella in the quad, and the students are all freed, and the school gets thrown into chaos exactly as planned. Eventually, ATEEZ have a showdown with the dictator Z himself. Z gets his grubby little hands on the chromer and tries to use it to escape, but winds up throwing it to the ground. ATEEZ make a high Q dive for it, but it shatters against the asphalt, and they're sent right back to Universe A. With the chromer broken, there's no way to get back to Universe Z. Luckily, we learned that the revolution was successful, and Z was shot by a side character as soon as ATEEZ vanished. The main antagonist of the storyline for about 7 albums was taken down off screen. Fun. Anyway, ATEEZ are back in the real world and have relearned how valuable art can be, so they really do try to be idols this time. But they don't have any money. They need jobs, which means they don't have time for dancing and singing. They have to work. Gotta make that money make a purse. It takes a chunk out of my limited video time, but I need to list their canon jobs because they're all so funny. Hongjung writes about their dystopian adventures and becomes a famous novelist. Jungho is a music producer for the shittiest K-pop boy groups on Earth. San runs a food truck. Yuno is an archaeologist searching for more magic artifacts. Yeosang is a finance bro and is richer than all the other members put together. Mingi is an extremely famous model. Seonghwa is a firefighter, and yes, he poses for their yearly thirst calendar. And Uyong is the social anxiety final boss by rapping safety instructions as a flight attendant. ATEEZ have grown distant over the course of 3 or 4 years, but they find time to meet at Yeosang's rich, cool, awesome villa. They drink together and reminisce about their time in Universe Z, talking about how strange it is to live normal lives again. And at some point, during a tour of the villa, it's revealed that Yeosang still has the broken chromer, and this entire time has also held on to another weird artifact from Strickland. He's just had it, and it wasn't mentioned at all until this very moment. Holy retcon. Whatever. The artifact is called Sopro, which is Portuguese for breath or gust of air, and it's a magic cube created to synchronize people's emotions. Later that night, when Uyong suggests trying to be idols again and gets largely shut down by the other members, he sneaks back to the villa and steals Sopro. Uyong makes a prayer for their passion.
I kind of love that. Like, we can't be idols. What are you talking about?
To be reignited, and for them all to be happy together again. Sopro glows red and scoots into Uyong's mouth, and he's like, oh, cool, that bodes well, probably. The next day is an absolute mess. Except for Uyong, everyone in the entire city breaks into manic, uncontrollable laughter, including Hongjung, Seonghwa, and San. It takes Uyong reciting one of Z's weird dictator mantras to wake the members up, at which point they go around the city and collect the other 4 members like Pokemon. During this, Sopra flies out of Uyong's mouth, goes into San's, and then vanishes. The citizens around them go from laughing to crying to embarrassed to ashamed, and ATEEZ try to figure out what the fuck is going on. Back in Universe Z, when they picked up Sopro, it was told to them that Sopro synced emotions from the one who currently had possession of it, but they're starting to think that Sopro is actually learning different emotions with every person he enters. So Sopro is sentient and growing and learning and is probably going to be an issue. So they go hunt Sopro down. It's revealed that Yuno has what they call a spirit scanner because he's an archaeologist, because apparently archaeologists are also ghost hunters. But this spirit scanner can tell them if Sopro is possessing someone. ATEEZ find Sopro inside this random lady and force it out, and Uyong steps on it, but Sopro vanishes into the ground and is on the loose once again. It doesn't take them long for them to learn where Sopro is, though. Yosung finds a live stream of... Hold on. Hold on. I'm just going to read this straight from the source because I don't even know how to summarize this shit. Quote, Yosung turned his tablet to the members. On the screen was a live clip of a video creator searching for true ghost stories. He talked while walking through a graveyard. A statue that didn't exist until yesterday suddenly appeared overnight, and monsters were rising from the ground. The bust statue, made of corpse, bone, soil, and grass, had grown into a human shape. With a shriek, its eyes shot open. It looked enraged. People watching the live video called it the resurrection of Frankenstein. Not long after, a war broke out
Frankenstein's
over there.
monster.
End quote. I don't know, man. But that's it. You're up to date. Mitch, you say, is this all canon? Where did you get this information? And I say, yes, it's all canon. Everything in this video was pulled directly from the lore diaries that ATEEZ release with every album.
Wow, cool.
Starting all the way back in the Fever series. The diaries are about 115 pages total, and you can't imagine how many details I left out in this video just to keep it under 20 minutes.
Wow.
Mitch, you say, what about the Treasure albums? And I say, Treasure doesn't have any written diaries, so very, very little lore from those albums are canon. As a result, the theories are way more fun, but they're also still theories, and everyone's opinions on the lore differs wildly, so I'm not including Treasure in this video. Mitch, you say, where did you go? And I say, the ATEEZ lore hyperfixation left my body like Sopro left Uyong's, and honestly, I didn't think I'd ever come back to make another video, but life is funny like that. And here I am. I don't know how much content I'm actually going to make this time around, but it felt like an updated lore video was overdue. If you want to keep up to date on the lore though, there's a link to our LoreTeeny Discord in my bio, which contains the master doc and a bunch of cool theories and resources from other ATINY. As always, give me questions or theories in the comments or hit me up on the Discord. Smash that like button. Class dismissed.
Wow. I have to say, the like fan community element of the whole thing and like the detectiveness of it all is really, really cool. Thanks to Mitch for putting together this lore video. I will definitely forget most of this because that's how my brain works, but I think that as I continue to learn more about their work, I'm going to be able to like slot things in, and then maybe I'll like check back with this video eventually and see how my perspective on it has changed after I have like more of a frame of reference for their work. Wow. It's fun and rewarding, and especially after Espo week, I'm feeling like the lore of groups is such a fun and underrated piece of the fan experience nowadays. And yeah, so thanks to groups like ATEEZ for being pioneers in the space and really I don't know, it's like a fun and interesting and new way to connect with the fans. And I think that if we had stuff like this in Gen 2, I couldn't have handled it. I was already so like in the sauce. I would have lost my fucking mind and you guys would not see me here. Holy shit. This group is amazing. The fans surrounding this group are amazing. I cannot wait to check things out. And the nice thing about them having this like era structure is that I can approach it from that direction, right? Like I can pick an era and explore it a little bit and then move on to something else. I have heard that their releases are not in like chronological order when it comes to the lore, although I'm like a little bit less worried about that than the music that's being presented, since that is my favorite part of it. I can tell that they're like absolutely stunning, like unreal artists. I think I'm gonna start with the Treasure era. I don't know, I just like the vibes of it. It feels really cool, and also it's pretty far away from where we are currently, so I think that it has it produces like the most dynamic contrast, even if sometimes when I check out groups' older works, like people don't, they degaff, you know? But yeah, I don't know. This this has just gotten me so enlivened and like really excited to see what kind of work they're going to present. Obviously they've improved so much since their debut, which is like stupid. Um, Actually, I do have a request. If you have live performances from them that you think are like absolutely the best of the best, I have to see them. It will take me a while to eventually check them out because I do want to pursue some music as the primary piece of it. Maybe what I can do is like check out a specific era and then look into live performances that are tied to those. So if you have some ideas about that, I would love to hear about it in the comments down below. I'm going to go ahead and put this into my ATEEZ reaction playlist, which I'll link here and then in the video description down below as well. And that way you'll be able to keep up with my ATEEZ journey. And if you're seeing this in the future, then you'll be able to see how things have progressed for me. Yeah, I guess that's going to be it for me today. Thanks so much for joining me. I had a lot of fun with this one and I was completely mind melted by their talent. Yeah, I feel like I've been laying out in the sun for too long and my brain is fried. Okay, I'll see you guys next time, maybe in another ATEEZ one, and if not, I'll see you somewhere else. Bye!